Hey everyone, welcome to the Elevate Podcast with me, your host, Kyle Goldie. I'm a husband, traveler, photographer, and successful small business owner. And each week I'll be sharing authentic, actionable advice or incredible, inspirational interviews to help improve the way you run your life. So join us, take notes, and most importantly, take action. Let's get straight into it. Everything else outside of these categories is either delegated to someone else or outsourced entirely. And as my own brands grow, I will be also outsourcing and delegating the sales and marketing aspects, as well as replacing that with management as I build out a team of my own. And mark my words, that will happen. That's the next step for me personally and my businesses. The next step for me is a dedicated person to control all of my social media accounts and producing high converting Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube ads. I would much rather hire a professional for that rather than try to navigate it myself. After all, if they're doing their job the best way and producing the best possible results, they will pay for themselves through the profits that they help generate. It's sort of a no-brainer. It's just a matter of hiring the right people and not being duped by the fake gurus of the world. And now that I sell and license my fine art landscape photography, I have a long list of commercial and editorial clients. I also have a stable wedding business with a full schedule every calendar year, and my educational programs are always expanding. I'm now debating even adding more to my plate. And you might ask why? It's simply because I have the time and because I want to work more on my business and less in my business, like I mentioned earlier in this episode. And as a landscape photographer, I'm able to travel the world and capture gorgeous images of the most beautiful places on the planet. Those are then sold and licensed repeatedly through infinity unless they are limited edition with a limited run for sales. So with that particular business, I'm able to work on my business and increase online sales, as well as work in my business by working directly with clients for commissioned work. As a fashion photographer and a wedding photographer, I am required to show up to make money. So if I ever happen to become so injured or sick that I am unable to show up, the money purely stops. And that is a terrifying thing as a full-time entrepreneur, especially if it's your only source of income and you're supporting a family. So because of that simple and blunt fact, I highly recommend to all professionals to start some sort of side hustle if this sounds like you. If you are required to be showing up to make money, I want you to be starting up a side hustle that can bring in income while you're sick, injured, on vacation, or even while you're sleeping. As a podcast host, I am currently not earning a dime from these episodes. I have no current podcast sponsors, so I am simply wanting to give you the best possible free education after a decade of experience and not hold anything back. The only thing I would absolutely love and appreciate in return for all the time I spend in creating these podcast episodes is if you subscribe, rate, review, and share. Because after all, the more that I can get the Elevate podcast out to the world, the more that I can help, and the more I can help, the more episodes I will put out. I've seen many, many, many wedding professionals be bashful about the fact that they have side hustles as well. But you should be absolutely proud of it. I've also seen wedding professionals have huge egos because of their side hustle, and I don't recommend that either. Just, it's smart. It's very, very smart. If you haven't thought about a side hustle yet, and that's totally okay, I just highly recommend having multiple income streams. And for those of us on this podcast episode, if you're like me, you're also multi-passionate. So if you're multi-passionate like me, it's an awesome thing to be. And it can be a great way to feel like you're really getting the most out of your life and what you are able to offer the world. But get great at one thing before you move on to the next. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling like you're burning the candles at both ends. Get great at time management and time blocking first. Tell your schedule what to do rather than you fight against your schedule. Block out time in your calendar for work tasks, education, family time, and whatever else that you want to get accomplished and you want to prioritize in your life. Set yourself ultra short-term goals by the day and the week. Stick to them. Get those things done. And if you didn't get those things done, analyze why those things didn't get done and improve your business systems, your team, your focus, or your energy to get better. Keep doing that day after day, week after week, and you are going to see an absolutely explosive change in the way that you both live and work. It's just up to you to take action on both tracking that data and taking the action to always be improving. Take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility for your business. If your business is not growing, analyze why. Test some data, track your results, and just keep tweaking it until you get the results that you're wanting to have. And if you're not sure what actions to take, hire a coach, hire a mentor, and if you can't afford it right now, figure out what you can do to afford it. I'm not just saying that because I'm a coach myself. I'm not saying to even hire me. Yes, I'd absolutely love it if you were to, but I'm not saying to hire me. I'm saying I want the absolute best for your business and your life in general, and hiring the right people can get you there faster if you hire the right people to help you. So take some time today and think about what you are most multi-passionate about and what you might be able to build as your side hustle. And as you think about all these things, think about the businesses that you can manage long-term that require you to work on the business more than in the business. The businesses that can earn you money while you are on vacation or while you're sleeping. The businesses that your team can run for you, or the businesses that you can run from your laptop or your smartphone. That's it for today's Elevate podcast. I hope that you found this super helpful as you navigate your own multi-passionate lifestyle. And if you found this super helpful, please take a screenshot of your phone or your radio that you're listening to in your car right now and just tag me at Kyle Goldie. It's always super amazing to see who's listening in and loving the Elevate podcast. And I'm out of here for now, but I will definitely see you on the next one. This episode of the Elevate podcast with me, Kyle Goldie, has ended, but be sure to subscribe for more actionable tips, tricks, and strategies to help you crush your goals and elevate your life. Don't forget to rate and review so that I can continue to help bring you the absolute best content and help you set yourself up to win. I'm going to see you on the next episode of the Elevate podcast.